We have to start the session as fast as possible. Good evening, everyone. Start answering the questions very quickly. I'll be just telling the answers. Okay. Select the incorrect statement. In this, you have to select the incorrect statement. Shall we start the session? Yes. I'm not going to wait. Everybody join the session. Send the link in the group and start as fast as possible, because back-to-back 3 classes test tomorrow is there. Your class 9th is there. Another 1 class test is there. So I have to be there with them also. Okay. Now look here. Select the incorrect statement. DNA is present in the chromosomes. DNA contains information for inheritance. DNA acts as the source of information for making proteins. DNA of different proteins due to change in DNA in the cell eventually leads to altered body design. 100% all the details are absolutely, come on. Tanishka, good evening everyone. Everyone start answering the question. You have very less time today. Each questions, I'll not be able to read your names, but I'm just going to say the correct answers now. So you have to just read out the question as fast as possible. Once the session will be over, you will be getting this PDF as fast as possible. Everyone start answering the questions. Everyone start answering the questions. What is the correct answer here? What is the correct answer here? Quickly answer the question. See, I'll explain the point. You just mark the answer. I'll explain the points. So exactly what is the correct answer here is, now I'm going to say you the correct answer. Good evening everyone. What is the correct answer here is, the correct answer here is D, none of this. The reason behind is they are asking incorrect one, but all these statements are absolutely correct. DNA is present in chromosomes, absolutely correct. DNA is present in chromosomes. DNA contains information for inheritance, yes, it is exactly. The parents to the offsprings, the information are transformed from one generation to another generation. It is a true statement. DNA acts as the source of information for making protein, yes. DNA is exactly doing the same work, source for making protein. It is a correct statement also. Next, production of different protein due to change in DNA in the cell eventually lead to altered body design. Yes, this is exactly, we are naming it as a mutation. We are naming this term as a mutation. It is exactly called as it is called as mutation. The correct word for this is mutation. Go for the next one. So D is the correct answer. Population. The population of that is thermophilic, that is archaebacteria, are generally found in hot springs, means temperature one, the one which is exactly thermophilic temperature. Thermophilic is related to temperature. Okay, any change to the temperature of the water affect the survival of archaebacteria. Archaebacteria are also called as the primitive bacteria. They are also called as the primitive bacteria, those bacteria which came on the surface of earth for first time. Okay, so now what is the question is, if the temperature of the hot spring get reduced, a change in which component can allow survival of few membrane of these archaebacteria? Cell wall, cytoplasm, DNA or chromosomes? Which one is exactly going to change, because of which few of the archaebacteria are going to survive? Few of the archaebacteria are going to survive. See, the one which is exactly very they are exactly thermophilic, means they will be affected by change in temperature. Okay, now next important point here is ki change in which component of which section of this one will allow them to survive. Your answer is absolutely correct. The correct answer is C. C is called as DNA. The most important, why the answer DNA is correct, because change in DNA is mutation, and if they will mute, they will be able to survive, means there is a change in the cells, there is a change and there is a mutation. So correct answer will be exactly going to be C, not cell wall. Cell wall change cannot give them adaptability. Okay, cytoplasm change cannot give adaptability. Adaptability means they can adapt after change in temperature. And that is the DNA answer. Now shall we go for the next one? The image shows the model of family of dogs, white ear, that is white ears, brown ears and brown ears. Both white. Now father, mother and offspring. It can be observed that the offspring is similar to the parent but not identical. What is the likely reason for this? What is the likely reasons? Father, mother and offspring. So exactly father, mother, offspring, they all are looking like similar but they are not identical. I told you the case of clone making, and I told you the case of variations. Okay, change in DNA will lead to change in other part. No auntie, change in DNA for specific conditions can lead to small changes. Okay, we cannot see a drastic change in that. So but definitely if they will survive means few of the cells are able to adopt in that change in temperature, means there will be continuity of the species. Now look here, variation in the genetic material, fast multiplication of body cells, asexual mode of reproduction, effect of environment on the offspring. What can be the correct answer? What can be the correct answer? Everybody is giving the correct answer, and that is A. Because what is variation? Sexual reproduction. Dogs will have sexual reproduction. Sexual reproduction means both male and female are exactly having different type of genetic informations. So when they will be what you call their germ cells will be fertilizing, they will be giving an offspring. That offspring will have a different genetic character. Different genetic character means it is a combo of both father and mother. So definitely it will be variation. It will be variation. So 100% A will be the correct answer. Now see this one. The image shows the process of binary fission in amoeba. Parent is there. Elongation of nucleus will be there. Division of nucleus and cytoplasm will be there. This is 1, 2, 3 phase. This is 1, 2, 3 phase over. Now go for the question. Which option correctly predict about daughter cell? Now which option is exactly going to correctly predict about daughter cell? You have seen the three structures. Ready? Shall I move the question screen? Shall I move the screen? Ready everyone? Shall I move the screen? You have seen the question. Today we have to play with time. Then only 4 chapters back to back we will be able to finish. So now the question is exactly parent cell will lead to formation of 4 daughter cells of equal sizes. This is the first part. Okay, parent cell will lead to formation of 2 daughter cells of equal sizes. Where is the case of equal size? Did I talk to you about equal size? Parent cell will lead to formation of 4 daughter cells of different size. Parent cell will lead to formation of 4 daughter cells of different size. What will be the correct answer? So there is enough space to confuse you nicely. Oh, this part I have not discussed, and that's why you all are exactly going to a wrong track. Wrong track. The correct answer will be B. The correct answer will be B. You went to a wrong track. I'm going to tell you one small thing. See, the nucleus size and the cytoplasm, equal division is there. The outer structure of amoeba is not uniform. But that does not mean that the cell will not take, the cytoplasm will not get equally divided. First thing is that it will be equally divided. Take out from your brain. So that's why I confused you. I just wanted to know that how you all are thinking. The thing here is just take out from your brain, because I know in examination you are going to do the same problem. You will be saying that auntie, amoeba size is not uniform auntie. So the division will be, see, division is exactly equal division. Equal division, daughter cell, structure different or same, that we are not going to see. Outer boundary is different or same, that we are not going to see. But the constituent are going to equally divide, that you have to remember. The constituent are going to be equally divided, that you have to remember. I told you, remember this point. That is, parent cell will lead to the formation of 2 daughter cell of equal sizes. After that, how they are growing, that is their problem. Okay, I hope you might have understood. Now see this one. The image shows the division of Spirogyra. This is the division of Spirogyra. Now you know that Spirogyra, we have discussed about division of, yes, so B. Cytoplasm equal and unequal. You have to go for nucleus first. Cytoplasm is equal constant. They are going to get and duplicate itself. After that, how they are growing, we have, see, outer boundary. You have to think, Akshaya, very nicely. We don't have that much time. I cannot elaborate to that level. You have to understand that the outer boundary is not uniform, but the constituent what they are taking from the parent cell is equally divided. Constituents are equally divided. Take this point. Okay, shall we go for the next one? The image shows the division of Spirogyra. You see the division of Spirogyra, and now see this part. What can be concluded about the Spirogyra from this division? Read the point. What can be concluded? Read the point very nicely and then give the answer. What can be concluded? This is question number 5. This is question number 5. It is a multicellular organism given rise to 2 new equal sized individual. Be very careful. It is unicellular organism that gives rise to two new equal sized individual. It is a unicellular organism that breaks into pieces that grows into new cell individual. It is a multicellular organism that breaks into pieces that grows into new individual. Which one is the safest one? Adopt that one. Which one is the safest one? Because yes, those who are telling answer is D, they are absolutely correct this time, because the cells are exactly going to break. First thing is that it is not unicellular. Wherever unicellular is given, first cut. B and C, they have written unicellular, they are not unicellular, cut that point. Now you have two options, A and D. Now they are telling that it is a multicellular organism, give rise to two new individual. We told that fragmentation means it will cut into pieces. Two new individual is not there, it is exactly going to cut into pieces. So this point, since they told two equal individual, cut that point. Since they point it is a multicellular organism that break into pieces that grow into new individual, that can break into pieces, that can break into pieces. That's why in the structure, to confuse you, they only show you only two piece. Okay, that they, in this way they are going to confuse you. Shall we go for the next question? Question number C, question number 6. Go for question number 6. What is question number 6 telling? The image shows a bud development on a hydra. Parent hydra, bud formation, new hydra, detachment. Okay, now what are the questions? What is exactly the question is, okay, how does the bud develop into hydra? Bud develop due to separation of body part of hydra. Bud develop due to repetitive cell division at the specific site. Bud develop due to change in the environmental condition. Bud develop due to attachment of another hydra at a specific site. Come on, you can answer it. You can answer it smartly. Today this is not your school test, so you have to think the question and think that you are writing school test, and then you answer. And each answer you just say yourself that you can do it much better than that. What is the correct answer? Absolutely, everybody is absolutely correct. The correct answer is bud developed due to repetitive cell division at a specific site. Okay, the cell division at a specific type, that is exactly the growth now that day we discussed. So repetitive cell division is there. Shall we go for the next one? Get ready for this. Now see this one, we discussed about it. The image shows the process of vegetative propagation in plant. Can you see this part? Cut something growing of new plant formation. Shoot held below soil. I have given a name of that. If you remember that name, I have given a name of that. Okay, so that was exactly going to get connected to the soil. I don't know about it. The shoot of the parent plant is pushed below the soil, that result in growth of a new plant. Pushed. Naturally not done, pushed below the soil. Pushed below the soil. Yes. So the advantage of this process is this result in plant of different flower. This help grow plant without adding extra manure. This eliminate the need of producing plant using seeds. This allow growth of plant with new genetic composition. The best answer select here. The best answer select here, because you know the best answer. Yes, absolutely, absolute. I'm just waiting for some more answers. Let's see who is going to give. Think nicely and give the answer. Yes. Tanishka, give the answer. Tanishka, give the answer. Everyone give the answer. Yes, absolute. The correct answer is going to be C, because first one, the result is this result in plant of different flowers. Who said that? It is exactly clone. The same plant is there, only soil, in the soil you are exactly putting it. Now this helps grow plant without adding extra manure. Who said? Manure is there in the soil. This eliminate the need of production with the help of seed, because now just pushing it inside the soil, you are ensuring a new plant. Okay, and layering, you are saying the correct answer. Match the following one. Come on, match it finally. Your options are this one. I hope you can see these options. Now check: bryophyllum, spore formation, plasmodium, regeneration, rhizopus, vegetative propagation, planaria, multiple fission. You can answer this question much easily, because bryophyllum, I don't know about it. Plasmodium, I don't know about it. Oh, plasmodium. Come on, you can answer it. You can answer it in a very well way. Absolute. Those who are giving C answer, they are absolutely correct. Well done everyone. Till now you all are very, very correct. D is wrong answer, Akshaya. D is wrong answer. First thing is that I need to discuss, because it's a match the following question. First this one and this one cut. Okay, because B, plasmodium multiple fission. B, plasmodium multiple fission. Whichever you know, Got it correct. Now bryophyllum regeneration, bryophyllum vegetative propagation, rhizopus spore formation, planaria regeneration. So D, check the D one out, planaria regeneration. Here planaria is given different answer. At least 2 if you will be able to catch it correct now. Planaria we discussed regeneration. 2 you will be able to correct. Means your answer is absolutely. So here I got 2 only because others I am not thinking. But just think about in examination, if all are you are unable to match, then are you going to stop the answer? No, you are not going to stop the answer. You are going to play it smart. Fourth, be fourth here. So 2 are exactly crashed. Now go for planaria. Everyone knows that planaria go for regeneration. So here D is option 2, here D is option 2, here D is option 3, which is absolutely wrong. Go for C option. So those who have given for C option, they are absolutely correct. Now go for this question. The number of chromosomes in parent and offspring of a particular species remain constant due to doubling of chromosomes after zygote formation. Having of chromosomes during gamete formation, doubling of chromosomes after gamete formation, having of chromosomes after gamete formation. This is exactly I didn't discuss this part, so I really want to discuss this question. See, look here. The number of chromosomes in parents and offsprings of a particular species remains constant due to, we already know that germ cells are haploid. Haploid means what? They do not have that pair of chromosomes. They are exactly taking those which are going to fight and form. Remember this part. So now you will have a very high level of feeling like answer will be A. Everyone will have that feeling that answer will be A. The reason behind it, doubling of chromosomes after zygote formation, because somewhere we are exactly feeling that ki zygote is single celled. Okay, this is exactly the feeling that zygote is single celled. And but the most important thing is single when they will fuse, then only they will form the zygote now. So zygote is complete now. How can zygote is exactly going to be only single, and after zygote formation they are going to double. After zygote formation they are going to double. So do you want to change your statement now? Think about it. Have a halving of chromosomes during gamete formation. That is exactly one thing. That is done. Doubling of chromosomes after gamete formation. Why we are going to double the after gamete formation? Why we are going to double the chromosomes after the gamete formation? Yes. Now that is halving. I read it as a halving of chromosomes after gamete formation. So doubling of chromosomes and halving of chromosomes, kill it. Halving of chromosomes during gamete formation. See, when you are exactly knowing that the cells are exactly complete, they are somatic. Only germ cells are exactly generative cells. They are exactly haploids. The germ cells are only haploids. Yes, 23. So when we know that the germ cells are getting produced, then that time the germ cells will be haploid now. Means once you are generating a germ cell, means how to explain this in more elaborated form, how once the body is exactly generating a germ cells and the body is knowing that these germ cells are exactly going to have fusion, then that time only it will be haploid. Why it will be from the beginning the sex cells or the other body parts are exactly going to be haploid? Well, we don't need it now. We don't need it. So 23 pairs will be exactly be forming when it is going to be useful. I hope my children might have understood. Don't do this mistake. Halving of chromosomes during gamete formation. Okay, during gamete formation only halving of chromosomes. After that it will be going it will be going for fertilization. So that time only it will be done. All the body cells are somatic. The germ cells specific. Egg and ova. So what is the question? Number of chromosomes in parents and offsprings of a particular species remains constant due to only that time only it is going to be. And when they will be forming the zygote, at that particular moment, the haploid will be meeting together. Selections of characters will be done that time. Okay. Selections of characters are going to be done that time. So you have to be very specific that time. Now go for next question. Which among the following statements are true for sexual reproduction in flowering plant? I didn't discuss sexual reproduction in flowering part, but I think you actually know about it. So some things is that you know that pistil will be there, stamen will be there. So next two questions. Okay, fine. I think you are ready for answering. It requires two types of gamete. Fertilization is a compulsory event. It always results in formation of zygote? Offsprings formed are clones. Offspring forms are clones. I am definitely not going to I am definitely not going to be happy with all the statements, but some statements I'll 100% be able to accept, okay, but not all. So what is the correct answer here? Quickly say the correct answer. Requires two type of gamete, 100% sexual reproduction, require male gamete and female gamete. So this part is absolutely going to be yes. I'll say yes to it. Now, fertilization is a compulsory event. Yes, sexual reproduction means fertilization only now. Now, next, it always results in formation of zygote. Yes, without zygote, how embryo will be formed? Some embryos will be formed there, where we have understood one special condition is there, and I have already gave you the name of that special condition. So, I am not going to discuss that. Offspring formed are clones. No variation is there. So, this is wrong. So, NCERT exemplar question, we are going to kill it. We will say answer is C. Shall we go for the next question? We don't have time. We have to go very fast. Stamen contains stigma, pollen grains, sepal and ovule. You know which one to pick. Stamen is what? Male or female? Yes, Tani, I have given you one word. That PDF is there with you. Please kindly see that PDF. Yes. Beta, look here, beta. Pollen grain, and that is exactly what? Anther and pollen are part of male reproductive section. And here, stamen is exactly the one. Stamen is exactly one which is containing anther and pollen. So, and stigma style ovary is the female. Okay, pistil, stigma style ovary is the female one. So this is male. So this is odd one out, kill it. Now go for the next question. We have how much questions we can be able. The diagram shows the cross section through the carpel of the flower just before fertilization. So you can see something going inside. I will not tell the name of the tube. First you have to tell the name of the tube. Carpel of the flower just below for fertilization. One tube is exactly formed. Now you see here first, second, third, fourth, fifth. You have in a sequence you have to name it. In a sequence you have to name it. Now go for this one. Which one among is the female and which one is exactly among the female? So you have to exactly say that the male gamete are 1, 1, 2, 3 and see A, B, C, D are like that. So it is quite confusing here. Where will the male and the female gamete be just before fertilization? So which one is going to be the correct option? A, B, C, D. You have to identify among this 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Which one is the male gamete and which one is the female gamete? So see the structure. I am going to reduce the size so that you can see the structure properly. Which one is the male and which one is the female? I am not going to tell. Which one is going to be the answer? 12th answer, which one is going to be the answer? High level confusion will be coming for this. High level confusion will be coming for this. If you will be seeing the structure very nicely, you will be seeing that the male part will be exactly going from... The correct answer is D. Absolutely correct. The correct answer is D. So where will the male and female gamete be just before fertilization? Where will be they located? It is not asking that from where they started. They are asking where they will be before fertilization. So their journey nobody is asking. Nobody is keen to know their journey. They are keen to know where they will be before fertilization. The correct answer will be D. See, 3. You have to see this one very clearly that from here only and here only. 5th will be exactly the ovule section. The ovary section is there. The ova part will be there. So 5th location is the correct one for female. 3rd location one is the correct one for male. And they will be exactly fertilizing and forming zygote. That's it. Go for the 5th question. Seeds are called product of sexual reproduction because they give rise to new plant. They are formed by fusion of gamete, are formed by fusion of pollen tubes, can survive for a long period, can survive for a longer period. What will be the correct answer? Think about it and then give the answer. Let's see when all are giving this answer. Next. Tani is the one who has given the answer first. Wow, super, Tanish. Absolute. I'm unable to read your names first, but I'm just wanting you all to answer fast. So seeds are called product of sexual reproduction because they give rise to new plant. are formed by fusion of gamete. The basic is formed by fusion of gamete. Male and the female fusion gamete, the gamete fusion, male and female gamete is exactly the product of exactly the sexual reproduction. This is the sexual reproduction, the basic part. So B is the correct answer. Don't go here and there. Very good, Kavya, but I got Tani's answer first there. In my laptop, I think speed may be variated, but answer I got. Fertilization is the process of, we have checked this question. Shall we go for the next question? Which of the following is the correct sequence of event of sexual reproduction in a flower? See, this sequence, many a times they will be asking in 2 marks question also, they will ask you, just write in like flowchart method or write in point wise method and explain this part. Explain them, then you know that pollination, fertilization, seedling, embryo, fertilization, pollination, fertilization, embryo, seedling. Okay, fine. Think about it. Think about it and then give the answer. Think about it. Yes, absolute. Those who have given C answer, that is absolutely correct answer. First comes pollination, then comes fertilization, then embryo formation will be there, and then seedling will be there. So this is the correct sequence. First pollination. Now without pollination, how fertilization will be done? Without fertilization, how zygote will be formed? Without zygote, how embryo will be formed? Without embryo formation, how seed will be there? Okay. So in the given figure, the parts A, B, C are sequentially. This is a very, very important part, sir, madam, everyone. So cotyledon, one will be exactly, one is the root part, one is the shoot part. Okay. Whenever you will be seeing the seed section like this will be there. There are 2 different type of seeds. One will be monocot, one will be dicot. One monocot means only one cotyledon will be there, like wheat. Okay, dicots are like seed. Okay, so I'm just explaining that part in case if you will forget that point. So cotyledon, plumule and radicle. So A part is cotyledon. Okay, I don't know about it. Now since B part is, first part is which one? A is what? A is what? 16 answer, what will be A? So correct answer is, see, look here. Whenever you will be seeing this part, now you just remember like this. This one is going up. This is going to be plant. P stands for plant. P stands for plumule. P stands for plant. P stands for plumule. So correct answer will be C. P stands for plant, P stands for plumule. So first thing is R stands for radicle, R stands for root. Okay, so first these two to cancel. A1 is exactly going towards top, so 100% it will be plumule, but after plumule B is showing this cotyledon, so it is dicot. So here cotyledon is there, so C is going to be the correct answer. Okay, shall we go for next, because we have many questions today. The image shows the structure of a flower. Now P point is only located. P point is only clarifying. What is P point? We don't know about P point. Let's see. P point, they are asking that which process will likely to distributed or not occur if labeled part is removed from the flower. Formation of fruit, transport of pollen, formation of pollen, development of pollen tube. So exactly which process will likely be disturbed. I said distributed, disturbed or not occur. Disturbed or not occur, because you know what, I am unable to read the letters. It is looking very blurred for me. If labeled part is removed from the flower, formation of fruit, transport of pollen, formation of pollen, development of pollen tube. So I don't know about it. You have to be very clear and think about it. If you are going to remove this section, what part is exactly not going to form? So the center part itself is there. Center part itself is there, and if you are exactly going to remove the center section, if you can see, I am seeing it very blurred region is coming. I am just showing you one more time. In the screen, yes, absolutely correct. If you don't want fruit, remove this one. Okay, so formation of fruit will be disturbed. Those who have given A as answer, that is absolutely correct. Transport of pollen, sir, the main section you are removing, how formation will be there? So formation of fruit will not be there. Formation of pollen will be there. Development of pollen tube will be there, but fruit formation will not be there. Shall we go for the next question? Which option correctly lists the changes that occur in male during puberty? Thick hair grows on face, cracking of voice, enlargement of reproductive organ, reproductive organ enlarge, So these are the three options given in all. Okay, so you have to read all the options and you have to say that which one is going to be the correct one. So now I'm reading the question. Which option correctly lists the changes that occur in male during puberty? Thick hairs growing on face, cracking of voice, enlargement of reproductive organ enlarge, size of the breast increase, thick hair grows on the body, thin hair grows occur on the body, size of the breast increases, pitch of the voice increases, size of the breast increases, beginning of menstruation, thick hair grows on the body. Which among this is exactly going to be the correct answer? Which among this is exactly going to be the correct answer? The most important thing is which option correctly lists the changes that occur in male during puberty. So breast is not going to increase. So wherever breast part is there, it is for the female one. They are specifically asking for male. Okay, so thick hairs grows on face, correct only. Cracking of voice will be there, Adam's apple. Now enlargement of reproductive organ, all are exactly pointing towards the male. So now over, shall we go for the next one? The table shows the changes that occur in girl during puberty. Increases the size of the breast, beginning of the breast, beginning of menstruation, darkening of skin around the ripples. So now what is the likely significance of these changes? Aging of the body, sexual maturation, production of germ cells, abnormal division of cells. So these 3 points are exactly pointing towards what content? It is pointing towards, absolutely, it is exactly nothing but these all points are exactly pointing towards one thing, and that is sexual maturation. That's it. Next is the correct sequence of organ in the male reproductive system of transport of sperms. So we have discussed about transport of sperms that day. Male reproductive part, we have finally discussed it nicely. So we have to check that which one is exactly the correct order. Testis, vas deferens, urethra, testis, urethra, ureter, urethra, testis, urethra, ureter, testis, vas deferens, ureter. I don't know. I have discussed everything. The correct answer here is A. The correct answer here is A. Testis, vas deferens, urethra. And you know that it is pointing towards seminal vesicle, then prostate gland, then Cowper's gland, okay, then Cowper's gland, then urinogenital areas. We have discussed everything. It is present in the video. Which among the following is not the function of testis at puberty? Which one? Formation of germ cells, secretion of testosterone, development of placenta, secretion of estrogen. Which one is exactly the wrong sequence for testis? Testis is male reproductive organ. Testis is male reproductive organ. So if testis is male reproductive organ, this placenta formation is exactly in female, and secretion of estrogen and progesterone. These are the two hormones that is secreted by female reproductive organ. Okay, so this 3 and 4 is absolutely wrong. Whichever is the correct one, pick that one. And which among the following is not? So that means these two are correct. So if these two are correct, that means these two are wrong. So 3 and 4, because they have given in the question for third one. Shall we go for the next one? Which of the following help in transport and nutrition of sperm? Prostate gland, seminal vesicle, urine, both A and B. You have to think about it. Prostate gland and seminal vesicle. One is nicely providing nutrition. Which one is nicely providing nutrition? Which one is providing nutrition to sperms? Which one is providing nutrition to sperm? The correct answer is prostate gland and seminal vesicle, both. Okay, so both A and B, both A and B. So prostate gland, where one is exactly Cowper gland is making the acidic. Okay, fine, I am not going to go to that details. We don't have that much time. We have to go to maximum questions, and assertion reason also we have to. The table lists some changes that occur inside the female body after fertilization of egg with sperm. Rhythmic contraction of uterus muscle for childbirth. No, this is exactly, I think you have to say the options. First you read the option and then you have to say the option. Cell division of zygote, development of organ in fetus, implantation of embryo, formation of placenta, rhythmic contraction of uterus muscle. This is exactly the last period of gestation. So this is the last period of gestation. So first one is the last period of gestation. Last gestation means total 40 weeks the baby will be exactly inside the mother womb. That is exactly called as gestation period. Okay, gestation period. Now starting with zygote formation, cell division of zygote. So where it is? Cell division of zygote, the cell division of zygote. Cell division of zygote, the cell division of zygote is the first point. Now see here, B and C. So first thing is that the last point itself, this is the last process. So if this is the last process, that means B and C, any one of them can be the answer. So first is cell division of zygote is the first point. After cell division, you will be seeing implantation of embryo, because the zygote will start traveling, the egg will start traveling from the placenta, the egg will start traveling from the in the fallopian tube, and it will exactly go towards the uterus, and then only the egg will break and the embryonic section will be going and get detached, and then formation of placenta will be there. So formation of placenta will be the second stage. Okay, now development of organ of fetus, this will be the third stage, or formation of placenta, first implantation of embryo inside uterus and then formation of placenta, and after that development of organ in fetus. So this is the third process. So shall we see where is the sequence followed? 3, 5, 3, 2. 5, 3, 2. So C is going to be the correct answer. C is going to be the correct answer. Super. Now go for the next one. After a female attains puberty, the body undergoes many changes for menstruation. Which event will likely happen if the female body, when there is no fertilization of egg? So development of uterine wall, disintegration of uterine wall, development of egg into zygote, increase in the production of egg in the ovaries of the mature eggs into an immature eggs. No. This is exactly disintegration of every month the ovaries are exactly thank you. Hello. Now look here, beta, every month the ovaries are exactly waiting for fertilized egg. So, but one problem is there, that if it will not be getting fertilized egg, then every month the ovaries inner wall are breaking. So that inner wall breaking is exactly coming out as menstrual cycle. That's why it is called as disintegration of uterine wall. It is exactly called as disintegration of uterine wall. The image shows the reproductive organ in female. Shall we see the image first? So here ovaries are there, fallopian tube will be there, cervix will be there. So now which event will likely occur in the ovaries of female after attaining puberty? Fertilization, synthesis of egg, production of egg, growth and development of embryo. Growth and development of embryo and fertilization, you think on your own. Synthesis of eggs and production of egg. Among B and C you decide. 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 A and D already I told. Yes, the correct answer is production of egg. And I told you that alternately one egg will be released alternatively, like January, February, March, April, May, June, like this. And very few women will be there. For them, both the eggs will be fertilized simultaneously. They will have, what happened? Hello? Any doubt is there? Now look here. Which among the following disease is not sexually transmitted? Hepatitis, syphilis, HIV/AIDS, gonorrhea. You have to think about it. Hepatitis, I'm not going to answer. You are only going to say the answer. I'm not going to answer. Among them, see, look here. Answer. Which answer is going to be 26th answer? Which answer is going to be 26th answer? 26th answer. Come on, quickly answer 26th. Easy way out. The correct answer is hepatitis. Hepatitis is not a sexually transmitted diseases, STD. It is not a sexually transmitted disease. Gonorrhea, HIV, syphilis, all are sexually transmitted disease. It is exactly caused by bacteria and virus. Okay. So when where you will be saying HIV is exactly a viral one, these are exactly the bacterial infections. Okay. So A is hepatitis. Hepatitis is not sexually transmitted disease. This we have finished to this another line. Now the image shows a surgical method in female to prevent pregnancy. Yes. So what they are doing is, at the time if they want, so female and male, if they don't want further babies, what they can do is they can go for vasectomy and tubectomy. The two words are there, that is called as vasectomy and tubectomy. So now fallopian tube, so what they are doing is they are just cutting the fallopian tube and they are just putting a stitch, or they are not cutting the fallopian tube, they are just putting a stitch in that, so that the sperms will not be able to enter into that. Okay. And the reproductive health of the ovaries will be there, egg formation will be there, but egg will not be exactly going to get fertilized. So which which event will be likely prevented from this method? Maturation of egg, production of egg, entry of egg into the uterus, entry of sperm into the uterus. Which one is exactly prohibited? Which is exactly going to be? This process, first I'll tell you, this is called as tubectomy. This is exactly called as tubectomy. Okay, so male vasectomy, female tubectomy. Okay, so this is exactly what is happening here is, so tubectomy in this so fallopian tube has to be blocked. Fallopian tube has to be blocked and it should not allow the egg to go inside. Fine. It should not be allowed to. So entry of sperms into the uterus, no. Entry of egg into the uterus, entry, production of egg, maturation of egg. Which one is exactly going to be the correct one? The C answer is entry of egg into the uterus. Entry of egg into the uterus. Why you are not allowing sperm? Exactly, egg should not be going there. Fine. So shall we go for the next question? Assertion, reason questions. It's time to go for assertion, reason. Now you know that assertion means assertion is correct, reason is also correct, but reason is the correct explanation. Both A and R are true and R is not going to support A. A is true, R is false, A is false, R is true. Okay. So third option is A is true, R is false. Peter, let's see. Yeah, D is for vasectomy. Vasectomy is for D. Okay. Male surgical part will be exactly vasectomy, female will be tubectomy. Remember that part, huh? Now, first question is, what is assertion? Is amoeba always produces two daughter amoeba while plasmodium divides into many daughter cells. Amoeba undergoes binary fusion, one plasmodium undergoes multiple fusion. This is CBSE 2020 question. Now think about it. Think about it. Question number 28. Think about it. Question number 28. What can be the answer? So very clearly they supported their answer. So I think only Kamya has given with so much confidence. So after Kamya, V Kavya, then Tani has given the answer. Then V Kavya has given, Akshaya has given. Fine, super. The correct answer is A only, because definition with support is there, means reason is 100% supporting. So binary means split into two, multiple means split into many. That's it. Now 29th question. What is 29th question? Assertion, regeneration is getting a full organism back into its body design. Reason, hydra and plasmodium, so regeneration. Is this the correct reason? Is this the correct reason? Is this the correct reason? Stop here and think about it and then say the answer. Take your time and say the answer. Assertion is exactly something they are telling. Reason is giving example. Again and again I told you, when assertion is saying a statement, reason should have a reason should have a strong support to the statement. You are telling that ki auntie this is there, and I am telling that you know what, this example is there. So is exactly the correct answer will be B. Absolutely correct, because hydra and planaria are examples of regeneration. But why regeneration is done? Because of duplication of cells, triplication of same cells. Duplication and triplication of same cells will be there. That is exactly responsible for regeneration. But they are not talking about in this that duplication, triplication of cells will be there. They are telling that ki planaria and hydra are the examples. So it is exactly, reason is in its own place correct, assertion is in its own place correct, but they both are not supporting each other. So now assertion, spore formation is found in unicellular organism only. Reason, rhizopus and mucor produced by spore formation method. It is you are on your own, boss. You are on your own, boss. Think very nicely. And then rhizopus and mucor produced by spore formation. Huh? Spore formation is found in unicellular organism. Pa. Okay. Chill, think and then give the answer. Think and then give the answer. You have time to answer. Think and then give the answer. Don't be in hurry burry. Think you are writing examination and then you have one chance to give the perfect answer. Think nicely. Think nicely. The correct answer here is D. Absolute. Why? Because assertion is wrong. Spore formation is not only possible for unicellular organism, it is possible for multicellular organism also. So how can we specifically headline only unicellular organism? So that is a wrong part. That is a wrong part. We cannot be saying like that. Okay. And rhizopus and mucor, yes, the correct answer, another important point here is rhizopus and mucor are exactly multicellular organism. So they are exactly having this, but see, reason is correct, but it is not supporting assertion. Assertion is only talking about unicellular. You have to be very, very careful. Now assertion, unisexual flowers have separate male and female flowers. Papaya and watermelon are examples of unisexual flower. Here you have to be very, very, again same method turned and came to you. A is true, R is false. Tani, A is exactly false, R is true. Think about it. See, what is the option for assertion reason given, beta? A is true, R is false. A is false, R is true. Beta, this is exactly, Tani, no confusion here, beta. Just think about it. Just think about it. Rhizobus and mucor reproduce by spore formation method. It's a total true statement. But beta, they both are multicellular organisms. They both are multicellular organism. It's total a true statement, Tani. But beta, this is not the correct one because they are only talking about unicellular. They're only talking about unicellular, beta. That's why D will be the answer. Now, look here. Now, assertion, unisexual flower have separate male and female flower. Unisexual, that is exactly a true statement. Papaya and watermelon are examples of unisexual flower, again a true statement. Then stop. If you are giving A, C, D, whatever answers you are giving, first stop yourself and think and then answer. Stop yourself, take a minute break and then think. See, correct answer is papaya and watermelon are example of unisexual flower. It is no doubt about it. Papaya and watermelon are example of unisexual flower. True. Okay, and they are unisexual means male and female will be there. But the problem here is Shiva, they are not supporting each other. Unisexual, they might have exactly supported by some statement like unisexual flower have separate male and female flower. That means they may either have cross pollination and like that. So what you call, they are exactly not having same bisexual flower. They are unisexual because male and female will be exactly in different plant, also same plant. Like that support, they might have explained more about unisexual, then it could have been, the reason could have been supported assertion. But again, it is supporting by example. So example is not a strong support. Example is not a strong support. Example can support, example cannot support. So here you have to be very, very, yes. Papaya has flowers. Papaya has flowers and they are unisexual. It is true only. They have unisexual flowers. Papaya has flowers, beta. Papaya has flowers, beta. Now look here. Pollen grains from the carpel stick to the stigma of stamen. The fertilized egg cell grow inside the ovule and become seeds. So look here. The two people are talking about two different events. Yes, watermelon also have flowers, beta. Watermelon will also have flowers. Unisexual flowers also. Two people are exactly going in different directions. Let's see among them who is correct and who is wrong. Pollen grains from the carpel stick to the stigma of stamen. 32. Only God can save this type of statement. 32. Think nicely. I think you all are very, very tired. Without thinking, you all are answering. Pollen grain from the carpel, stick to the stigma of stamen. Yes, assertion is wrong. Assertion is wrong. How can this be possible? How can this be possible? Stigma style ovary. Stigma style ovary, female, anther and pollen are exactly male. Yes. Stigma of stamen, statement itself is mental statement. That's why I told you all are tired right now. Now assertion, the transfer of pollen grains from the anther of a stamen to the stigma of a carpel is called pollination. Reason, pollination is done by insects, birds, wind and water. So again, two people and they both are singing two different chorus songs. So two people are there and they both are having different chorus songs. Whom you are going to support? Which chorus song you are going to support? Yes, that's why it is wrong, Tani. Correct only. So now two people are there and they are singing different songs. The transfer of pollen grain from the anther to the stamen of the stigma to the stigma of a carpel is called pollination. True, 100% accepted. Correct. Thank you so much. But here, reason pollination is done by insect, bird and water. Correct only. But they both are singing two different songs. So that's why it is not going to support each other. Shall we go for the next part? So shall we have some questions or no questions? So that brings the end, we have more questions. Okay. Testes are located outside the abdomen cavity in the scrotum because sperms formation require lower temperature than the normal body temperature. This came in CBSE 2020. This question came in CBSE 2020. And what answer? Because at the time of teaching this part, I explained it very, very nicely. So yes, your answer is absolutely correct. If you will be tired, go and drink water. I'm standing here only. I'm not going to go anywhere today. I'm not in mood to go anywhere. The uterine wall, the uterine line in human female become thick and spongy every month. The lining breaks and comes out through the vagina as blood and mucus if fertilization does not occur. So there are two different statements. Are they connected to each other? This is the only problem for me. The statements are very good, Kartika. The statements are truly correct statement. Both are correct statement, but the one which is exactly those who are telling A think like this. Those who are telling A think like this because female reproductive part I have not discussed. So I am going to explain this part to you. See, look here. This part is absolutely correct. The uterine line and the female reproductive become thick and spongy every month. Why they are thick and spongy? Because they have to invite an embryo. They have to invite a fertilized egg so that the egg will break and stick to the inner lining of the uterus. So to do this, they are exactly becoming spongy. So reason is this, they are becoming spongy because they have to because they are waiting every month for a fertilized egg. They are waiting every month for a fertilized egg. But this is exactly the lining, this is exactly another statement. This is another reason. Okay. So definitely these two statements are true, but they are exactly, so if this might be an assertion now, if this might be an assertion, then its answer might be the lining of the breaks. See, this answer, this part reason could be because because the uterus is waiting every month for a fertilized egg so that it will break into and it will exactly stick to the inner lining. This is the correct answer. But here this is exactly another statement. So this statement answer will be because the lining will break because it has not received an egg. The reason for this one is, if this is an assertion, then reason for this is the lining is breaking because it has not received an fertilized egg. So that could be the another part. Kartika, first after this environmental topic we are going to do, and then if you want I can, today I made myself free for all of you. You have to think. Now vasectomy is a surgical method of contraception. Okay, correct only. In vasectomy, female oviduct are tied, blocked or cut. So this is your question. I don't want, I have already discussed this part. I have already discussed this part. Yes, this is wrong because I already told you reason is absolutely wrong. Vasectomy is for male, tubectomy is for female. Vasectomy is for male, tubectomy is for female. Now 38th question is assertion, condom protect the person from STDs, and reason, condoms prevent the sperm from meeting the ovum by acting as a barrier. Correct only, both the statements are correct, but are they supporting each other? No, they are not at all supporting each other. There should be a strong support. Okay, there should be a strong support. Condom protect the person from STDs, sexually transmitted diseases. But what should be the reason behind? Because it is not allowing the sperms to go inside the vagina. So it is exactly not allowing it. So that could be the reason. But here reason is another statement. Reason is telling that condom prevent the sperm from meeting the ovum by acting as a barrier. So look here, if the person it will be infected, then it will not be exactly causing STDs. So that part will be yes. Yes, the reason B will be because look here, I'm going to explain this point. Condom protect the person from STDs. How it is protecting the person? Because if a male will have some infections like in the urinogenital areas, if they might have some infections, then with sperms it may enter. But if condom will be exactly stopping the sperm, it will stop that bacterial infection also. So that is that part. That is that part. So B will be the answer, because they might have explained with reason like it is not only protecting the sperms to enter, it is also protecting the that pathogens to enter also. So they have not explained about pathogen, they are only explaining about sperm. This statement is another statement. Exactly, a person means it will be going for male only. Okay, shall we go for, so this brings the end of the reproduction chapter. Consider the following ecosystem. Maybe female, how can this be possible? You are really allowing me to cry today. Think about it nicely, beta. No comments from this side. I cannot give you any comment for this question. Okay, we'll have a discussion when I'll be teaching about female reproductive organ. That time we will have a discussion about it. Okay, maybe female, fine. Male part will only go for condom, not for female. Okay, now look here, consider the following ecosystem: ponds, aquarium, forest and crop field. Which one among them is an ecosystem? Forest, crop field, ponds or aquarium? Consider the following is ecosystem. Out of this, the natural ecosystem, which one is exactly going to be the natural ecosystem? Aquarium, pond, forest or crop field? Think about it. Aquarium is odd one out. I think aquarium is not going to be the correct one. Aquarium, wherever 3 option is not there, that going to be the correct answer. Wherever 3 option will not be there, think about it. 1 and 2, pond and forest. Crop field is exactly, okay, crop field is also there. I have not seen crop field. Crop field is exactly grown by you. So if human interference is there, it will not be called as natural. So 1 and 2 will be the correct answer. 1 and 2 will be the correct answer. Correct only. You are correct only. The decomposers in an ecosystem convert inorganic material to simpler forms, convert organic material to inorganic forms, convert inorganic material into organic compound, do not break down organic compound. So what are the work of decomposers? What are the work of decomposers? The work of decomposer is to convert organic material to inorganic forms. Okay, their work is to convert organic material into inorganic form. Remember this part. Remember this part. Now DAS is a terrestrial ecosystem, a natural forest, pond, lake, aquarium. This answer I think you will be saying in no time. Which one is a terrestrial ecosystem? Terrestrial ecosystem means the ecosystem on land. The ecosystem on land. The ecosystem on land. The ecosystem on land is a terrestrial ecosystem. So natural forest is a terrestrial ecosystem. Other are exactly aquatic ecosystems. Okay, which of the following constituent do not form ecosystem? Biotic constituent, abiotic constituent, plastic bags, all of this. Which one is not forming? Which one is not forming? Which one? I think nicely. Biotic constituents are forming ecosystem. Abiotic also. Air also. Air also invites many organisms to live. The most important answer is plastic bags. Plastic bags are not exactly. It is not going to be. No. So now next is, which of the following is an artificial ecosystem? Pond, crop field, lake, forest. You know the answer. Now only we have given the answer. Just kill this question as fast as possible. What will be the correct answer here? Which of the following is artificial ecosystem? Which of the following is artificial ecosystem? The correct answer is crop field is artificial ecosystem. We'll go for next question. Next question, the physical factor like temperature, rainfall, wind and soil of an ecosystem are the dash factor. Abiotic, biotic, ecological, none of this. Answer the question as fast as possible. The physical factor like temperature, rainfall, wind and soil of an ecosystem are biotic or abiotic. Ecological, I don't know about it and I'm not so good in that. So which one is the correct answer? Biotic or abiotic? The correct answer is abiotic. The non-living factors are abiotic factors. The non-living factors are abiotic factors. The combination of abiotic will be coming here. The combination of biotic or abiotic will be coming in the ecological system. Okay, shall we go for the next question? Garden and zoos are example of dash system. Marine system, artificial, both A and B. None of these are nonsense questions here. Garden and zoos are examples of, these are set by you. These are set by you. So what could be the answer? Seventh answer will be artificial. Yes, these are set by you, so these are artificial. Dash is defined as total sum of all conditions and influence that affect the life of organism. Environment, parasite, ecosystem, none of this. Which one is defined as total sum of all conditions? All that all conditions and influences that affect the life of organism. That affect the life of organism. That affect the life of organism. Which answer is exactly going to be the correct answer? Environment is exactly going to contain everything. Okay, first link in any food chain is usually green plant because they are widely distributed, they are fixed at one place in the soil, they alone have the capacity to synthesize food using sunlight, they are more herbivorous than carnivorous. So I think you should think very nicely for this question and then decide what could be the correct answer here. So first link in any food chain is usually green plant because they are widely distributed, they are fixed at one place in the soil, they alone have capacity to synthesize food using sunlight. What is the correct answer? What is the correct answer? Ninth answer, C is absolutely the correct answer because they are only one who are autotrophs. They are autotrophs because they make their own food. We are selfish fellows, we are exactly utilizing their food. We are selfish fellows, we are utilizing their food. Trophic level in an ecosystem represents oxygen level, water level, energy level or salt level. Trophic level in an ecosystem is exactly representing what? Oxygen level? No. Water level? No. Salt level? No. Energy level. We know that the energy transfers from one organism to another organism and they have made exactly one level and that level is exactly constituted as trophic level. So now which of the following constitute the food chain? Grass, wheat and mango, grass, goat and human, grass, cow and elephant, grass, fish and goat. Which one among is the correct order? Food chain. Correct order food chain. Grass eaten by cow and cow eaten by elephant. Wow, super. Nice. I'll sleep again and wake up again. Now look at grass, goat and human. The correct answer is grass. Grass is exactly eaten by goat and goat is eaten by human. Next question. An example of a producer in the aquatic food web would be duckweed, ducks, fish, insects. Which one is exactly the producer here? Which one exactly is the producer here? Adipavi, ducks. Which one is producer here? Which one? Mango will eat grass. Duckweeds beta, duckweeds. They are exactly the plant side. The percentage of solar radiation absorbed by all the green plant for the process of photosynthesis is about 1%, 5%, 8% or 10%. How much percentage? You know that this name is exactly. What percentage? Yes. It's a type of weed beta, okay. 10%, amma. 1000 joule and from that 1000 joule 1000 to 1000 is taken. 1000 to 1000 is taken. Heart attack is coming. Only Sudarshan is correct. Kavya is correct. By 1% energy is absorbed and then 10% is transferred. Yes, Annie. 1% energy absorbed, 10% transfer. In the given figure, the various trophic level are shown in pyramid at which trophic level is maximum energy available. Which one is going to give the maximum energy level? Which one is exactly going to get the maximum energy level? T4, T2, T1 and T3. They are not full. They will not be saying A as the answer. So 14th answer, what is going to be the correct answer? C is the correct answer. Absolutely. C is going to be the correct answer. The reason C is going to be the correct answer, this is a plant site. So they have the maximum energy. Okay. And then 10% rule will be followed. In an ecosystem, the 10% of energy available for transfer from one trophic level to the next in the form of heat energy, light energy, chemical energy or mechanical energy. What type of energy it is giving? Heat energy. Heat energy. Or light energy. Okay, the plant will light the cow and dog and animals, sorry, those who are exactly eating plants. It is the chemical energy. It's the transfer of chemical energy. Absolutely correct answer. Organisms of higher trophic level which feed on the several type of organisms belonging to a lower trophic level constitute the food web, ecological pyramid, ecosystem or food chain. Which one is exactly? Organisms of higher trophic level. Organisms of higher trophic level. So we are only eating only one type of plant. No, we are not eating only one type of plant. We are not eating only one. We don't have only one ecosystem. We are eating fish also, we are eating egg also, we are eating fish meat. Means I am a non-vegetarian, pure non-vegetarian, so I should be taking my side. So since I like all the different type of non-veg, so 100% I will be going for food web rather than going for a single food chain. I will die if I will follow only one single food chain. So 100% higher level will be exactly going for food web. The diagram represents the flow of subsequent substances within a balanced ecosystem. The boxes are various trophic level. Which box represent the producers? Now which box is exactly going to represent the producer? Which box are exactly going to represent the producer? Sudarshan, tell the answer. Which one is exactly going to present the producer? From where it is starting and where it is going? This show keys flow of organic substance. Flow of organic substance. So flow of organic substance is going somewhere. Which one among them is exactly? Which one among them? C, A. How can A be correct here? Think nicely. Sudarshan, C. You have to first think one thing. Just there is one very important thing. I think you ignored this point. You ignored this point. There are two different type of keys given to you. This key means this one, exactly the full shaded one, is showing flow of organic material substance, and this one shows flow of carbon dioxide. This one is showing flow of carbon dioxide. Now you think nicely. I think you have to think very nicely. A, now it is distributed. Option is below. I have to show you. The one which is exactly taking, now look here beta. Again I am going to repeat the question. The diagram represents the flow of substances within a balanced ecosystem. The boxes are various trophic level. Which box represents the producer? Among them, which one is exactly representing a producer? You know that the producer need more amount of carbon dioxide. The producer need more amount of carbon dioxide. You have to remember this point. The producer need more amount of carbon dioxide. Producer is needing more amount of carbon dioxide. So among them, and producer, yes, the producer is needing more amount of carbon dioxide. So you have to see that among them, which arrow is pointing more towards carbon dioxide. Which arrow is pointing more towards carbon dioxide? The correct answer here will be A. So look here beta, here you see 2 times it is taking carbon dioxide. So producer is preparing and giving organic food to this organism. Okay, they are also producing, and it producer is giving carbon dioxide. So this carbon dioxide is taken by C. It is also producing what you call organic, and it is giving to A. Now this one is exactly producing, and it is exactly given. I think it is a full shot. So this part, this carbon dioxide, you see all the carbon dioxide is going towards again B. So all the channel carbon dioxide is going towards B again. So since all the channel carbon dioxide is going towards B, it is a sure shot producer. It is sure shot producer. B is the producer. Okay, B is the producer. Shall we go for like these type of technical questions? Means stop a bit and then answer the question. Box B is producer. Absolutely correct. In the given figure, food chain, suppose the amount of energy at 4th tropic level is 5 kilojoule. What will be the energy available at the producer level? So 10% rule is there. So 100%, this part is 5 kilojoule. Last one, I think 4th. First, second, third, fourth. Now you have to itself think which one is which energy level. 4th energy level. 4th energy level. 1, 2, 3, 4. 4th energy level. If it is exactly 10% reduction will be there. What will be the correct answer? 10% keep on reducing 110. You will be landing towards 5,000. You will be 5,000. 10% of 5,000 will be 500. 10% of 500 will be 50. 10% of here 5,000. Here 5,000. Then 10% of 5,000 will be 500. 10% of 500 will be 50. 10% of 50 will be 5. First, second, third, fourth producer level they are asking. Okay, so now shall we go for the next one? In a food chain, the 3rd tropic level is always occupied by carnivores, herbivores, decomposers or producers. Third level will be what? It's really confusing. Think about very nicely. Question number 19, it's exactly taken by let's discuss these questions beta. We have less questions only, less questions in this chapter, but I need to discuss this. Let's see this time, because chemistry also we have to discuss after class. Whichever time you will give me. Today I am not going to teach higher classes. I am going to give organic carbonates compound and periodic table revision also, if you will be telling. So but which is going to be the correct answer here? 19th, which is going to be the correct answer? Tell me. Carnivore is going to be the correct answer. They are exactly the 3rd tropic level is always occupied by carnivores. It will always be occupied by carnivores. Okay. Now question number 20. Question number 20. Now a decrease in the grass population will most immediately decrease the available energy for the mouse, snake, hawk or frog. Which one will get affected directly? Which one will get affected directly? Which organism will affect directly? Which one will undergo for a decrease in the grass? Okay, fine. I'll keep at 8. I have to ask from class 11th today. 8 to 9, I think I'm going to keep your class. Class 12th, I think I have to rest today. Okay, Kavya, I'll ask special permission from 12th. Tomorrow I will teach them extra. Today is your day, because tomorrow we are going to write examination. A decrease in the grass population will most immediately decrease the available energy for mouse, snake, hawk or frog. The one which is connected to the producer level is mouse. So mouse will get affected. Producer is directly connected to mouse, so mouse will be affected. The diagram shows the organisms in a habitat. So now you see some organisms are there. I cannot see it clearly, so you have to see that. You see they have exactly marked like this. Now you have to see the connectivity of this. Now check this one out. The diagram shows the organism in a natural habitat. This is P, okay, and this is S, then R, then Q. So P is here, Q is here, R is here, S is here. Organisms on decaying leaves. Okay. Now which of the following indicate the feeding relationship of these organisms? Which feeds on whom? Okay. Which feeds on whom? Organisms on decaying leaves. Some organisms will be present on decaying leaves on. So these organisms are exactly, they are feeding on decaying leaf. Just think about this relation. Connectivity, P is plant Which one is exactly going to be connected? 21C, Kavya. Any you want? Oh, mouse, beta mouse can eat grass also. They are omnivores. Grains and everything they will be eating, beta. Now look here. Next is, which of the following indicate the feeding relationship of these organisms? Which one is exactly? You have to start from the one which is exactly the lower level, the one which is exactly in the lower level, and after that the one which is connected to the lower level. So first level will be P. Now on P, who is exactly going to come? On P, which is exactly going to come, because Q is also there and Q is also, so the level which will be exactly, which one is going to be connected, which one is exactly going to be connected. So connectivity lies like this. So this is butterfly. Butterfly is very, very cute, and butterfly comes on P also, butterfly comes on plant also. So butterfly is exactly going both on them. That means P will be connected to S also and Q will also be connected to S. And then which one will be connected to? This one will be, Q will be connected to R, because the diagram shows organism in the habitat. Which of the following indicate the feeding relationship of these organisms? Which feeds on which one? So butterfly feeds on P also, and plant is not eating butterfly. So exactly plant will be exactly giving food to butterfly. These two are exactly giving food to butterfly. Okay, and this plant is giving food to insects. Okay, so correct answer is exactly going to be C. Shall we go for the next one? I think less question only left. Assertion, reason. Ayo, more questions are there. Your decision, your call. You want to wait or you want to stop here only? I have no problem. I can stand. You only have to have patience to listen. Or should I give you 5 minutes break and start? Your wish. I'm ready. I'm ready today. Mentally, I'm ready. If I have to hold some other classes also, I'm ready to hold them, because first comes your class. Tomorrow exam is there. If you have patience, you have to stick to me. Break of how many minutes? After 5 minutes, shall we meet? Yes, I'm going to send this PDF to the group. After 10 minutes you want to start? Everyone tell me quickly. But after discussion of these questions also, because sometimes the questions may be wrong, if we will discuss, then only it will clear the concept. Kartika, self-study is important. Then we will discuss some of the questions and I will give you this one to you. Till 6 o'clock, shall we continue till 6 o'clock? Till 6 o'clock, how much will be able to cover? We will cover till 6 o'clock. Till 6 o'clock, how much is able to cover? Okay. I am confused what to do. I am ready to stand. I am ready to teach today. I am ready to discuss the question answers with you. Okay, chemistry. You want this one to be discussed on your own? You want to go through these questions? Okay, Tani charge died. So 8 o'clock, can I start chemistry? 8 o'clock, can I start chemistry? Huh? I'll start 8 o'clock chemistry. 8 to 9 I'll start chemistry. Or 7:30? Okay, so I'm going to send this PDF. One time you check the PDF, give me the answers, or after that I'll send you the answers. Fine? Fine. 8 okay? 8 okay for chemistry today? 8 okay for chemistry. Okay.